The Economic Times, 15th of August 2022, former Bhutanese Prime Minister Tshering Tobgay says China knows Bhutan's relations with India following the Dhoklam Attack. China targeted Bhutan's Dhoklam Plateau to coerce it into direct talks with Beijing. Tshering Tobgay, a former Prime Minister of Bhutan, said on Sunday that China was aware of Bhutan's ties with India and that India and China shouldn't be used as a political trump card in South Asian affairs. Tobgay argued that organizations like the South Asian Association for Regional Cooperation and the Bay of Bengal Initiative for Multi-Sectoral Technical and Economic Cooperation could have significantly influenced the region's affairs. He argued that if Saarc had been successful, it could have helped some South Asian countries deal with their economic crises. China is aware of Bhutan's relations with India and its proximity to India geographically. All of our rivers and valleys empty into India. Some nations in the area use the China card to gain political advantage over India. In response to a question about Bhutan's relations with India and China, Tobgay remarked that both countries should make sure that neither becomes a subject of involvement in the domestic affairs of South Asian states. He was giving a speech at a gathering that the renowned think tank Center for Policy Studies had organized. Shyam Saran, a former Indian Foreign Secretary, conducted the discussion. Tobgay referred to India-Bhutan relations as an example for other nations in the area to imitate because the two countries have solid bilateral connections despite their relative sizes. Leaders of some nations in the region ought to avoid engaging in political games. As my close friend and the Indian Prime Minister, Narendra Modi, put it, we have a Bharat to Bhutan or Bhutan to Bharat paradigm. India has long been a critical partner in our development efforts and was instrumental in securing Bhutan's UN membership. Tobgay urged India to take on a more significant role in geopolitics, calling Modi a global statesman and pointing out that India's model of wisdom and balanced approach was the solution to current tensions. India has advanced and succeeded in every sector over the past 75 years, and under Prime Minister Modi's leadership, India will reach new heights in the next 25 years. India must send troops there to protect Bhutan's border against Chinese aggression. Bhutan is the topic today, tomorrow, it will be India. India is the actual objective of the Bhutan aggression.